Joy. So, good morning to you, wherever you may be, or afternoon or evening. We never know where you are until you tell us. Let's get started with some joy this morning. It's the last day of September. Can you believe that? Wow, this year, I'm telling you, don't blink, right? I'm just finding this now so I can share it out. And please help me by doing that as well. And let me know you're here. When you come on, just say hello and say good morning to everyone that comes in. Hi, darling Gabby. Good evening to you over in Australia. I spent some time with our Gabby this morning. It was so great to talk to her because it's been a while since I've talked to her on Zoom. And I'm just sharing this now, so give me a moment. Morning, Deirdre. Okay, I think I got it shared out. Share it on my timeline, and we'll get going. Hi, Shri. Thank you for being here. Good morning, Boston Bill on Periscope. Thank you for joining in. And we've got people finding us now, so let's get in here and say good morning. Gabby, after I got over my panic attack, yeah, we kind of had a little problem connecting this morning on Zoom, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Who else we got? Sally. Good morning, my sweet friend Sally and Suzanne, who I am with here in Pennsylvania. And what a delight and a joy to be able to give her a real hug and to be able to sit with her and just hold conversation. I'm loving this journey. I'm loving being able to be with people and actually get your beautiful energy live and face to face. It's such a beautiful, beautiful thing to do. And Deirdre says, I'm actually looking forward to 2021. Yeah, it'll be here before we know it. There's just not much left of this year. Thank goodness, right? And who else we got on? Kathy Hand. Good morning, darling. Oh, yes, absolutely. Any prayers at all. We lift up every morning. So thank you for putting your coworker in there. Carrie. Good morning, darling. Jennifer. And good morning, Nito, there with Carrie. I know you're watching. Jennifer, thank you for being on the meditation this morning. We just finished a beautiful meditation that was a healing meditation. So if you want to rewatch that, it's on the replay, and it also will be replayed tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. AWN replays the meditations every day at Sweet Dreams Restream. Good morning, Donna Sandoval. I am so looking forward to meeting you today in person and can't wait for that land blessing and to be able to see you and Dawn there. Good morning, Rick Morrow. Thank you for watching. Rick is right now waiting to see if he's going to be released from the hospital today. And we are intending that you will be, Rick. We are going to just set that intention and lift you up so that you will be able to go home to the beautiful Josie. And please give her our love. And Erica Hoppy. Oh, thank you, Erica. It was my first haircut since, I think, January. I just was kind of leery about going into a beauty salon, but it was a really great experience. Everything was very by the letter. The hairdresser was taking all the precautions that they're supposed to take, and I felt very safe as I went in there. And it was a place that was recommended by Deb Goldberg because I did it while I was in her part of the world. So yeah, I'm very happy that I did it, and thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Good morning, Tammy Hill from Connecticut. Thank you for being on with us this morning. Oh, Nito's sending his love. I'm sure I can just envision him right now. So give him a little pat on the head from his Aunt Teri. Morning, Hope. Hope, thank you for being on the meditation this morning, darling, and I hope that it helps you. I hope that you're able to do that over and over again and have that vision of your body healing and sending that beautiful light right into wherever you need it. Gabby, you cried 3 times. It's a lot of emotional release when we realize that there's something that we need to let go of. We don't need to hold on to it, and we can take our power back. So absolutely. Thank you. Thank you all for your compliments. I love this. So amazing. You all are just an amazing family. Josie, there you are. Good morning, darling. Josie, we're really praying that Rick will be able to come home today and get out of that hospital and just be able to relax and heal now. Thank you all. Thank you, everyone, for your compliments. Good morning, my sister Billy. Okay, so today's an exciting day. I'm like on the edge of my seat here because I'm so excited. We're doing the 4th land blessing today, and the angels have really been prolific. They have shown me so many things, and they helped me to pick out the perfect stone that will be placed at Valley Forge, Pennsylvania. And just to give you a little bit of history, some of you may not know, Valley Forge was the place where the Continental Army encamped for a winter. And it was very depressing there. There wasn't enough rations. They didn't have enough to eat. So there was a lot of suffering. They didn't have some of them didn't have shoes on their feet. So there was a story about blood in the snow from the bloody feet. So there was just a lot of energy that needs to be cleared from that area. And we're doing it at Valley Forge in honor of all of Pennsylvania, but to release suffering wherever it may have happened. Pennsylvania's had a lot of pain and a lot of things that have happened, with the war, with the Native Americans. So the angels picked out the perfect stone to go into the ground, back to Mother Gaia, representing all of Pennsylvania, that love can come in to heal this beautiful state. And good morning, Charlie. Good morning, anyone who's just coming on. Dixie Cunningham, welcome to you. So as I sat with the angels last night and I said, okay, what stone do I place in the ground here at Valley Forge? They showed me a beautiful heart. This is a bloodstone. Bloodstone represents clearing and healing. And it's in the shape of a heart, which represents love, of course. So what's going to happen today at 2:30 Eastern Time is this stone right here in my hand is going to be placed into the earth, and then it will be activated by the stone that was sent from the Lake Michigan area to connect the states together. And this is the stone that will activate it. This is called a lightning stone, and it came right from Lake Michigan. Sally De La Rosa actually picked it up and said, this is the stone to connect. So both of these stones will go into the earth, back into Mother Gaia, and it will happen at 2:30 today. And along with the stones, the angel said to place this feather with them in the earth. So all of that will happen. The angels will say a blessing over the land and speak words through me to bring more healing into the area, all of Pennsylvania. It's being done here in eastern Pennsylvania to spread out throughout the state. And it's a big state. And there's a lot here that needs healing. There's a lot of past energy that needs to be released and cleared. And that's what we're going to do today at 2:30. I hope you all can join in. We have some people that are coming in for it. Donna Sandoval, I understand that you and Dawn will be there, and I'm so thrilled and so happy and excited to meet you. And I'll text you and see where we can meet up so that we all know where we're at, because it's a big place from what I understand. And yes, thank you. It's a perfect heart. Absolutely. It's beautiful. I love bloodstone. I actually wore this heart around my neck for a few years. It's very healing, and I needed its healing energy. I took on a lot of its energy inside of me, and it has my energy inside of it. So this is what's going to be placed in the earth, and just absolutely looking forward to this moment. Kathy Hand, I wish you could be here, honey. I really do. But I know you'll be there in spirit, as all of you will, because this is our journey. It's our journey of healing. And we're all doing this together. I don't know if you caught the short video that Deb Goldberg did of me leaving her yesterday. I left my beautiful friend in mid-Pennsylvania and drove out to another beautiful friend, Suzanne, here in eastern Pennsylvania. I'll be here until tomorrow. Right after the morning show tomorrow, I'll be heading Charlie's way up in New York. So be on the road again with the Angel Mobile tomorrow, and getting a lot of compliments about the Angel Mobile. People looking at the sign, wondering what this is, what it's all about. But they are focused on the word peace, which is what I was hoping would happen, because it's all about peace. It's all about bringing more light into the world and letting people know that, yeah, we need that, don't we? We really need that. Okay, so who else we got on and what we got going on? Susan Aaron. Susan, thank you for joining this morning. And Atul, thank you for coming in this morning. All of you who are gathering together, coming in every day like we do to support each other, to really love on each other. What I did yesterday, I met with Sherry Myers. She'll be with us today in the book club. If any of you want to join in with that, you don't have to have read her book. Just come in and support and love on our beautiful Sherry Myers. She is a member of our Angelic River family. And I met with her last night actually, and she's helping me to get my Pinterest in order so that I can share some of the beautiful pictures that have happened along this tour that will happen. So every time that I'm in an area, I'm taking my camera and just really exploring what's local here. And I know Suzanne has plans to take me out this morning and show me some of the area. So I'll be taking some more pictures. Erica, today it is 2:30 p.m., 2:30 in the afternoon, Eastern time. Good morning, Tony. You're getting ready to go to the dermatologist. Well, so much love to you and blessings, and hope that that's a very good visit for you, Tony. Lillian, good morning to you in Norway. And Gabby says, and Gaia needs it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Our beautiful Mother Earth. Let's just love on her. Let's just show her some beautiful love. And Kathy says, I hope I see in you that people start looking for peace. You know, I had a very interesting conversation with the hairdresser yesterday as I was sitting there. And she made the comment that she didn't believe that peace was possible. So let's pray for her, because she's under a lot of aggressive energy from her neighbors in her neighborhood. She is an American citizen, but she's Indonesian, and she gets a lot of discrimination and people not looking at her as equal. So let's lift her up and just let her feel a wave of love. The more I talked to her, the more I was able to explain about the angels. She believes in angels, but she doesn't believe we can see them or hear them. And so there was just a lot of resistance about allowing peace in, allowing love in. And I told her I would just send her love. I'll just keep sending her love. And that's what this journey is all about, is meeting people, getting their stories, learning what the consciousness is, if people do believe or if they have a fear about allowing peace into their lives. You know, sometimes we fear what's really good for us. We fear those things that might create a shift or a change in our life. So that's part of this journey as well, is ministering to individuals who might not otherwise ever have that kind of conversation. They may never know that people actually pray for peace, that people set intentions of peace. They may never know that people chant for peace. So just having conversations like that is so beautiful and such a huge part of what this journey is all about. Oh, Eric, I'm sorry, you were asking about the book club. The book club is at 1 o'clock today, 1 o'clock Eastern time. And Sherry Myers will be there. And we'll be talking about her book, It's Too Late to Quit. And isn't it too late to quit? Let's just keep plugging along. Let's just keep going forward in our journey of love, our journey of peace, our journey of healing ourselves and the world. Oh, thank you, Lillian. It's so good to see you, honey. And yes, Tony, getting rid of the itchies, putting you in our prayer circle today and lifting you up for whatever is needed, Tony, in your life. And you're so beautiful. I'm so glad that I got a real Tony hug and got to be in your energy. Thank you. Wendy, good morning, good morning. Oh, thank you, honey. I really appreciate that. It's so good to see you, Wendy. I miss you. And Sally says Sharon Boyle was present for the talk show yesterday. She's still on the mend. Sally, I'm so sorry I missed your talk show. I was on the road at the time that you were doing it. But I know that Suzanne watched. She told me about it when I got here. And Kathy says, I'm so happy Suzanne gets to spend the day with you. Please share your pictures. I absolutely will share those pictures. And let's see. Oh, Erica, you've had skin cancer 3 times. Oh, I'm so sorry, but I'm glad that it's gone. Yeah, it's not something to take lightly. And Tammy says, are the angels all around my mother talking to her? The angels are everywhere, Tammy. Just feel into their energy. Maybe do that meditation that I shared this morning. You can go onto Enlightened World Network and find it and talk to that angel and ask for whatever message you need to come through for you. So yes, absolutely. The angels help us. They reply to us, they respond, and you can hear their beautiful answers. So feel into that, Tammy. Feel into whatever the angel is telling you. And yeah, Gabby's still up, and Gabby is also going to get up to watch the land blessing today. Good morning, Akil. I'm doing good today. I'm glad to see you on here, on Periscope. Lily says, I believe in peace. I believe in love. I believe we will see a different world. If everyone shares some love and compassion, it will be heaven on earth. That's my belief. And I as well believe that, Lily. I believe that we do make an effect in the world when we pray for peace, when we speak peace. What we speak creates. And we create with our words, with our thoughts, with our heart. We bring the world to us the way we want to see it. You all have noticed and commented when I say somebody's name, all of a sudden they appear. They just show up on the show. And so let's try it. Let's say Marietta. Marietta, we love you. We're thinking of you. And we want to see your beautiful energy and telling us that we can accept, align, allow, because everything is working perfectly. So let's see if our Marietta comes on to say hello to us this morning. I believe she will. We do create. We bring in the manifestation that we want. And there's the hearts. Our dear heart lady, Marietta Stoner, I love you so much. And Catherine says, I've also been up since 3:33 this morning. Such a magical number. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning and on choice, because I chose to get up and wake up before I started speaking the meditation and asking the angels what they wanted that meditation to be about. And they wanted it to be all about healing, which it was. So good morning, Catherine. I'm so glad you're with us. It works. Just speak. Speak whatever you want to manifest. If it's a person, if it's money, whatever it is, just speak it into existence. And Tammy, you can see it, honey. You see it. Speak it. Say whatever it is that you want to come your way. And say the words powerfully. Believe them in your heart. I believed that Marietta was going to show up. I believed that. I knew it. And there she was. So hold that thought, hold that energy inside of you and create it. Create it so that you see the physical evidence of it. It's already there energetically. Tammy, you have so much abundance in your life. We all do. We live in an abundant universe. We have more than enough for what we need. We have all the abundance that can come to us that we can bring in. We have it all. We just have to see the physical manifestation of it once we believe it. And Dr. Wayne Dyer pointed that out to us. He says, you'll see it when you believe it. And that's so important in manifestation. You'll see it when you believe it. When you hold the energy inside and say, I am wealthy, I am healthy, whatever it is that you want to manifest, believe it first. Hold the thought, hold the energy inside. Know without a doubt that it is yours for the taking. That person that you want to bring into you, keep speaking their name, keep pulling them in. If there's someone that you've had a discord with, somebody that you're not in alignment with, but you miss them, you'd like to have that person back in your life. You would like to live a life full of peace and not one that's in disarray. Just speak love to that person. Just speak it out loud. Tell that person, I love you. Life's too short to hold grudges. Life's too short for anything other than love. And I know personally there have been people that I've gotten out of alignment with, and I've just had to step away or just let them step away. And I do it with love, and I always send love. And if that person's meant to be back in my life, they will be. And I'm not going to hold any resistance. I'm not going to hold any grudges. I'm just going to release with love. And when we do that, if that person is meant to come back into alignment with your energy, it will happen. But if you speak their name and just say, I love you, if it's meant to happen, it will be. So whatever it is that you're needing, whatever you want, you desire, Abraham calls it the rockets of desire that we shoot out to the universe. Don't just shoot them out to the universe. Hold it in your heart. Know it, believe it, trust it, that what you speak manifests. And remember that it goes the other way as well. When you're speaking something negative, when you're saying, I'm so sick right now, you're manifesting that. You're putting that energy out. When you're saying, I'm so angry right now, you're putting that energy out there, and more anger is going to show up. Whatever it is that we speak, whatever vibration we are putting out is coming right back to us. And words are only vibrations. Sound is vibration. So pay attention to what you're vibing. What are you vibing at? Are you vibing at a high love frequency? Or are you way down there in that pain and that hurt and that anger and the sadness? Pay attention to what your vibe is, because that's what you're getting back more of, and sometimes even expanded. So do you want to expand sadness? Do you want to expand poverty, lack? If you keep speaking it that way, that's what you get back. But if you're doing those affirmations that say to the universe and to the world and to yourself, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am free, I am joyful, that's what you're going to find more of. It is the law of attraction. Thank you, Sally. Absolutely, and it does happen that way. It's one of the laws of the universe. So just try it. Just try speaking somebody's name or bringing something to you that you want. Sometimes all we have to do is think of a person, think of their energy, think of what it feels like to talk to them, to hold them. And all of a sudden, there's a phone call or they show up or something happens where you see their energy again. So absolutely, try it. Lillian says, I've been for a long walk, hugging the trees and made photos from a lot. I love nature. It's so peaceful. I think I need to move into the forest one day. I can see you doing that, Lily. I can see you being surrounded by the elementals and just relishing in their joy and their happiness. And they would welcome you, most definitely. And Lillian says she's now drinking her green tea and enjoying being here with us. Well, we enjoy when you're here with us as well. And yes, Gabby, I saw that 22. We see 22 every day on here. It's our master number. Sally says, weirdly, I saw my sister's name here. And when I took a second look, it was mine. She passed away in 2014. She was here, darling. She was here. Her energy was here. And Carrie says, Benjamin Franklin, I miss you. I am thinking of you. I love you. Please visit me in green paper form. Absolutely. Absolutely. What is it that you want? What's your desire? Put it out there, just like what Carrie just did. Speak it. Speak it into reality. I say that every day. I'm speaking abundance. I'm speaking joy. I am speaking that deep happiness inside of me. And it comes every day of my life. I am so happy in my life. I am so honored and thrilled to be living the life that I'm living. And this is new. My life has not been full of joy and happiness. That's my old story of a life of pain, a life of suffering, a life of lack. That's an old story. And I choose this new story. I choose this new person. We can become whatever we want at any given moment. We don't have to go back and change anything. We don't have to erase any part of our life. We just move forward into whatever it is we want it to be like. All right. Marianne Malone, Cindy, I love you so much. Thank you for coming in with us this morning. You are so missed and you are so loved. And Gabby says, I have the problem now that I remain so calm that my voice is very calm and my girls feel like I'm speaking to them like children, but it's just my calm voice. They'll get it. They'll get it eventually, Gabby. Yeah, just keep being you. We can't worry about what anybody else thinks or says. Just keep being you, keep doing you, and everything is working perfectly. Remember that at all times. Lily says, your affirmations help me a lot. I do them every morning. Thank you. Thank you, Lily. And Tammy, can you do mine again? Will things get better for me soon with my mother? Tammy, I'm not doing any messages or channelings on the morning show. This is a time of us all bonding our energy together. But as I feel into it, just talk with your angels. That's what they're saying. They want you to communicate with them. So just sit quietly in your meditation and talk with your angels and explain to them that you would like more communication from your mother. And just ask for it. Ask for it. Speak it into existence. I will hear from my mother. Just keep saying that and believing it. And then watch it happen. Watch it come through from the angels to you. Sally says, our words are like boomerangs. They come right back to us. They certainly do. That's how we manifest. And Gabby says, who is the wealth of knowledge on Egyptian history in the group? I'm wanting to research their religion. Oh, Gabby, that's a beautiful thing to feel into. I've connected a lot with the Egyptian energy, and it is absolutely magnificent. So I hope that you find what you need. Okay, Tammy, what does it mean when I see 167 on plate numbers? The angels use numbers to speak with us. So it could have a special meaning from someone that you love. It could have a meaning about an address. I don't know. So feel into the energy when you see it and just ask. And if it resonates with something that you're already familiar with in your life, then that information will pop for you. That memory will click in and you'll know exactly what that means when you feel into it. We all have spiritual gifts. We all have the ability to connect with the angels, to connect with our spirit guides, our loved ones that are in spirit, our ancestors. We all have that. It's part of us being spirit. Good morning, Jay on Periscope. And Marietta, we are manifesting a new boat. We will call her Sweet Dreams. I love that, Marietta. I love it. And yes, I see that boat. I see it out on the water, that beautiful water in the Keys. And I know you're going to have a magnificent time on it. All right, so what else we got going on? Yes, thank you, Gabby. You can Google the angel numbers and it gives you beautiful information. Joanne's Sacred Scribe is a good site. If you go there, she has all the angel numbers spelled out and what they mean, and you can get the gist of what's going on from that. Gabby, think they were used to me growling at them. Okay, I don't know who you were growling at. I can't imagine you growling. And Sally says, my first astral planing took me to the original birthplace of my soul, which was Egypt, where I had great power there. That's awesome. I love doing that too, Sally. Just going and finding out what happened in other lives that we live. And yes, Ancient Aliens. I love that show, Marianne. Alrighty, so Lily has to go, and much prayers for you, for your mother. Your mother's feeling some anxiety, so absolutely just help her to remember to breathe deeply, and let the energy come in. Maybe play that meditation that I did this morning, because that'll help. It'll help her to connect and to let go of that anxiety and let go of anything that is holding her back from joy. Christina, good morning. Sweet Christina, I miss you so much. I really do. I miss your beautiful hugs. I hope that you can meet up with me on part of this journey. That would be so amazing to have you there with me, right along beside of me, doing land blessings. You were such a joy in Michigan. I just loved getting to know you more. And Carrie says, no doubt I'm an alien. Oh, Tammy, thank you. It's your first time. Well, Tammy, we have a group called Angelic River Family on Facebook, and we are just such a beautiful support system for each other. I also have a Facebook page called Our Journey of Healing. This is the journey that I'm on right now, that we are all on, because I've taken all of you with me in this angel mobile, that vehicle that's traveling around the United States right now. Right now we're in Pennsylvania, and we do land blessings. So throughout the states, there's going to be stones placed in Mother Gaia, and the angels will say a blessing over the land. And that will happen today at 2:30. And then I'll be traveling up to New York. I'm hoping, Deirdre, that I get to meet you when I come to New York. I know I get to meet Charlie, I get to meet Erica. So I am just so thrilled to be coming to New York to meet some of the beautiful members of our Angelic River family there. Thank you, Wendy. Wendy just typed in the name of the group. And Tammy, I hope that you will come in and join us. And Deirdre, we're all aliens. I believe that too. Oh, Erica, I can't wait, honey. And Deirdre says, yes, let's definitely make that plan. I know Charlie's going to show me some of the area. I've never been to New York. So this will be a new experience for me, getting to go in there. I want to see the Statue of Liberty. I want to see some of the beautiful sites there on Long Island. So Charlie's going to play tour guide, and I get to actually see some of the area while I'm up there. Sally, we're working on manifesting a second site for a branch of Zen enlightenment. It's going to happen, Sally. I told you, I see it. I see that expansion, and I see the love that you poured into your place there in Allegan. And it's going to be that same kind of energy wherever the next one is. It will be beautiful energy in both places. Okay, so let's start placing some prayer requests in. Let's remember our Rick, who's in the hospital right now, and hoping that he can go home soon. Just typing in that it's time for prayers. And when I say this, we're not a religion. We are just a group of people who care about each other, who love each other, and who want to help in any way to lift the vibration. So if you have something that's on your heart, whether it's a pain, an emotional disturbance in your life, whatever it may be, we care. We care. That's what we do. We're a family that cares, a family that lifts each other up, and that wants only the best in your life. So that's what the prayers are. They're pouring energy into each situation, whatever it may be, and helping us all to be our best self. And Deirdre says, I've never been to the Statue of Liberty either. Well, maybe it's time, Deirdre. Maybe it's time to do that, if it feels right. And Sally says, we caught more orbs last night at the center. I love that. I caught more orbs at Deb's house when I was there. There were angels everywhere. It was so beautiful to be in her energy. And Erica says, yes, so cool. I hope to see some of it with you. That would be awesome, Erica, to do that with you. And Gabby's asking prayers for our Sharon Boyle, for Gaia, and for her elementals. Erica's asking strength, direction for the soul family. Thank you. And Tammy Hill, prayers for her mother. Certainly will. And Suzanne, praying for your family, Suzanne. And Erica, you've never been to the statue either. Well, I think it's time for us all to experience that. Part of letting go, part of healing is freedom. And it is freeing to let go. It's freeing to cleanse. And that's what we're doing. We're cleansing the land. We're cleansing the energy of the land and releasing anything that was old, stagnant energy. We can do this in our lives. We can do it in our environment. And that's what we're doing. That's what this mission is all about. This pilgrimage, this energy of going in somewhere and saying, doesn't matter what happened in the past. It happened. We can't change what happened, but we can certainly move forward. We can move with positivity. We can move with joy. And we can bring in an energy that is pleasant to live in on this land. And that's what it's all about. That's our intention for this journey of healing, to be able to live in a world where we honor each other and we respect each other and we see ourselves in each other as that spark of the divine. That's what we're doing as we travel around the country and eventually around the world. Deirdre's asking for continued prayers for Paul Fractal, Misty Sims, and for world peace. Yes, yes. And Carrie says, if you can't get tickets to the statue, take the Staten Island ferry as it goes right by. You can take a round trip. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, Charlie said he was going to take me on the ferry. So I'm very excited about that. Catherine Kovacs is asking prayers for herself. Well, we'll put you in that circle. Erica's, maybe we can go together. That would be awesome. And Kathy Hand is asking prayers for Valerie for peace. Absolutely. Okay, what else do we have? Sally, prayers for Pachetta for her spiritual journey. Prayers for all who are fighting battles with their health and wealth. Prayers for those who are transitioning, as it can be rough, for the calming of the world into a more peaceful existence. And prayers for Tony's body scan to be positive and no negative diagnosis. Absolutely. And Erica says, my life turned upside down in April. I have tons of time on my hands. Yes, Erica. And Erica, I know there's going to be some healing for you this weekend. This weekend, for anyone else who wants to join in, I'm doing some training on Saturday. It'll be all day on Saturday in New York. And if you want to join in remotely through Zoom, that's possible as well. And I know we're going to have a really great group on Saturday. So let me know if you're interested, if you want to be trained in this energy healing modality. Even if you don't use it for anyone else, it will help you with your own healing and your own understanding of our energy centers and of the angels, the ascended masters, protecting your energy. That all is being taught on Saturday at Charlie's. So let me know if you're interested in that. My sister Billy, prayers for safe travels. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. It's been a wonderful journey so far, and traffic has been very good to me. I haven't had any incidents and continuing to be that way because I'm knocking on wood. And Rick is asking prayers for my roommate who is in great pain. Let's send prayers throughout that whole hospital, Rick. Anyone who might be in the hospital at the moment. Christina, prayers for Rick, Lily, Tony, Hope, Sharon, Suzanne, peace and love, becoming clearer and clearer that there will be much more freedom to travel than I had been planning. Absolutely, Christina. I see you with me on some of this journey. Joanne Castillo, good morning. Prayers for global peace. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. Erica says, I want to go with you. I know, you're all with me in the car, but if anyone wants to meet up with me along the journey, just let me know. That front seat's available. Carrie says, prayers for discernment and what's coming in and going out. May it be for the greater good. Absolutely. Gabby, and because you have great big dragons flying above you as you travel. Yes, I do. I certainly do. I made a mistake yesterday. I didn't secure my dragon, my little Charlie Teddy. I'm just going to start calling it TC because it has two names now. It's Teddy because it's piloted. The Angel Mobile is piloted, so it wanted to be called Ted. And it also wants to be called Charlie. So it's TC, Teddy Charlie. And that I put it up on the dash. And the first turn that I made, it went flying across the dash and into the floor. So it wasn't real happy with me starting out on the journey. But as I picked it up and said, I'm sorry, and placed it down where it could be secure, it's very happy now and snuggled in and helping me along the journey, bringing good vibes. And thank you, Charlie. Prayers for Marianne Malone, Cindy. Absolutely. Good morning, Gail Zimmerman. I'm so sorry I didn't get to see you when I passed through Ohio, but I know we definitely will be meeting up at some point in this lifetime. I just know that in my heart. And Carrie, I don't understand the whole dragon thing. Dragons are elementals, and they help us to be free. They help us to soar. We all have an inner dragon, but we also have the protection of any of the dragons that are available to us. They help us to get into the energy of play, of being like a kid again, of being joyful, but they're very protective. They protect our energy. Oh, absolutely. You're so welcome, Carrie. Yeah, it's all about using our imagination because we're just seeing other dimensions when we do that. If you can imagine it, there's a dimension that contains that because everything that we think, everything that we speak, that's something that's in form. So if you're seeing a dragon form, that's real. And we create from that sixth dimensional energy anything that we want, whatever we want to create. So I choose to create things that bring in happiness and joy and lightness and play, all of that energy that we can surround ourselves with that just makes this life more fun. My friend Bob Miller used to always tell me every day, Teri, life should be fun. We should be having a blast while we're here. We should be going on that swing in the playground, running and skipping and jumping rope and whatever our body feels like doing. It's such a freeing thought to do that. And did you all see the screen flash as soon as I said that? My Bob Miller is right here hanging out with us. Thank you, Bob, for the confirmation. And Carrie says, water and fire, I connect to them more than anything else. Water and fire, that's what the dragons are all about too, Carrie. So you've been seeing them even though maybe they haven't taken on a shape for you. Their energy has been there with you. And Gabby says, there are some of the elementals that I don't really connect with, others I can't get rid of. And yes, Gail, wasn't Bob a joy? He was my gratitude guru. He was the one that taught me to say thank you every morning. Every morning when I open my eyes, I just say thank you. Thank you for another day. Thank you for another opportunity to enjoy this thing called life, to just be. And whatever comes my way during that day, just being grateful for it. That was my gratitude guru. That was who taught me the importance of giving gratitude even before we see the evidence of it. And that's a part of manifestation. When you can say thank you for the wealth, thank you for the happiness, thank you for the health. It creates an energy that's already happened. That energy goes before you when you do those words, and then you see the evidence of it. Sally says, I'm seeing dragons everywhere now, also seeing energy with my eyes as I play with the incense right now. Good morning, C. Megan Michael. Thank you, honey. Thank you for that compliment. And thank you for coming on just in time for our beautiful meditative prayer. So let's all go into our hearts for just a moment. We always take just a moment of peace on this morning show, connecting together. And the way we do that is through the breath. So we breathe right into the heart center, right in here, and just allow ourselves, allow our mind to focus in on the breath, to leave everything else behind. So let's do that together. Just take that breath in, enjoy the feel of it, enjoy it filling up your lungs completely. And as it comes all the way in, you might feel your belly pooch out a little bit. Just allow the energy. And then when you release that breath, let go of anything that you're holding on to. Life is way too short to hold on to sadness, to hold on to anger, any of those low vibrations. Just let it go. Let it go. You'll find a freedom in letting go. You'll find that there's more space for joy when you get rid of all of the low vibration. As you release that out, you can release or bring in the happiness, bring in the joy, bring in the love into your heart. And love is what heals you. As you find that place inside that may be a little disrupted by pain, disrupted by anxiety or worry, or even sadness or anger, when you let that go, it frees up a space. And what are you going to put in that space? What are you bringing in with your in-breath? I choose love. I choose to be in joy today. What's your choice? Are you choosing to stay in that low vibration energy? Or are you going to say, no, just in this moment, just for this day, I choose peace. I choose happiness. I choose to have exciting adventure in my life. I choose to go to the playground and allow my inner child to be free, to dance like nobody's watching, to sing a song. It doesn't matter how my voice sounds. I choose to let it rain, to just let it happen. We create our life. We create how we want it to be. How are you creating yours? Just take a moment and go in there What do I want? What is my heart's desire? Do I choose to be happy? Do I choose to be sad? It really is your choice. When you start bringing in the energy of love and light, and you allow that more than you allow the low vibration thoughts and vibration energy, you're going to find yourself humming a song or just moving more. Getting into the energy of love means that you're not holding back. You're not putting any limits on yourself. You're not saying, I can't. The angels taught me that when I say I can't, I'm saying I choose not to. So if you're finding yourself resisting this thought of happiness and joy and not letting go, you're choosing not to let go. You're choosing to hold on to the anger or hold on to the sadness or hold on to the illness. So just love. Just accept the love, be the love, and just let that energy come through for you. And Sally, I see your message. There's no one else here that's speaking. There are no other words being said other than mine. So if there's someone that's coming through right now, they're coming through for you. They're coming through maybe with a message for you of love, a message of receiving. I know that the angels are always here with me. They're always putting out an energy of protection and an energy of inspiration. So just feel into that and see if that's what you're feeling and what you're hearing. And now as we have felt that love together, let's lift up the vibration. Lift up all of these prayer requests. Just let that energy come in of healing, the energy of the shift in the vibration of whatever's going on. If it's a pain, if it's an illness, if there's something that is needed in someone's life, whether it's finances, a job, more joy, more happiness, more companionship, then bring that energy in right now and shine it over all those prayer requests. Let's lift up together all those prayers that were placed, all of the unspoken prayers as well that you're holding in your heart. And let's place every person that's joined in here into the circle. Let's just all hold each other tight, praying for the very best outcome of anything in life that's going on, any situation that's happening. Just see it coming to its very best experience for that person. And then let's cut the cord, cut all the cords of attachment. If you have an investment in the outcome, if you really want to see that person well, you're putting forth your energy and your expectation. Just release it. Just release anything that you're holding on to regarding that situation. And just ask for source energy to hold that person, to really heal them with love. And then you're stepping away. You're stepping back into who you are and freeing up your energy so that you can have more love and more compassion there in your heart. And then let's pick one person. Just choose somebody in the group and just hold them. Just hold them and say, I love you. Thank you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for the companionship every morning. Every morning we join in together to just be with each other, just love on each other and accept each other not judging or criticizing, but just being together. And then let's do it with the whole entire group. We do what we call a heart telephone. So envision that you're standing in a circle with everybody here, all these beautiful names that you see on the screen. Those are people. They represent people all over the world. So just envision we're holding hands, and on your left side is someone. You turn and look to them, and on the count of 3, we're going to say, thank you, I love you. And that energy is going to travel around, and as it travels, it comes back into your heart and expands in your heart. So as we do our heart telephone every morning, we actually feel it. We feel that we get hit with this big energy of love. So on the count of 3, we're going to do this all together. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. I love you. So there's been someone on the show with me today, I'm seeing. Well, thank you to whoever is here coming into the show. I feel like there's a lot of excitement about the land blessing today. I've been feeling that ever since the spot was chosen for us to do the land blessing. And I feel a lot of ancestral energy. There's a lot of clearing of that's going to happen today at this site. And I hope as many of you as possible can come in and be there to lend your energy and your intention for the energy to be healed and cleared. And thank you. Thank you for doing so. Thank you for hearing the message, for showing up, for coming with me on our journey of healing. And thank you for being here this morning on Morning Cuppa Joy as we all come in together. Oh, Christina, I got chills after chills when you said that. Bob Miller, of course he's here. He's been a big part of this journey. So yeah, he always loved gratitude. He loved coming on in the morning and just speaking people's names, showing some love, just loving on everybody. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Bob Miller was right here with me this morning for the morning show. And thank you for that intuitive message, Christina. I believe, yeah, I do. And Carrie, I love that you heard, I believe in me. And it made you feel warm and protected. Thank you all so much for showing up. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support for each other and your support of this journey that's happening. I will be on at 2:30. I'm pretty sure I will have internet there at the site. And so stream that land blessing. And Suzanne has already agreed to be the videographer. So she will hold the space as the stones are placed into the ground. And we will say that prayer and that blessing together, all of us. And the angels are just ready. They're so ready to do this. So have a blessed day, whatever you're doing with the rest of your day. I love you so very much. And Deirdre is taking us out with the beautiful words that mean the spirit in me acknowledges, sees, loves, and honors the spirit in you. Namaste, y'all.